Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry. My friends, it's good to see you. I wasn't even planning that. So everybody's drinking tonight. Just got some good booze because I'm a lot funnier when you drink. So drink up. I don't drink. But the only thing that I find that sucks about not drinking, I mean, besides, I'm sure there are a lot of things that suck about not drinking. But what I find is never a really good excuse for being an asshole. Like, it's true, because if you drink, you can always, you can always use that to explain why you beat on someone. But, if you don't drink, it's kind of difficult. So, anyway, sorry. I hope you're hungry now. The first time I used that joke, and then I realized people eat at these things too. Thank you. I'm glad you're laughing. I went apple picking. Anybody ever go apple picking? Recently, today, because it's kind of cold out. No, it's good. I'm glad somebody's doing it. But I went a couple weeks ago with my niece and nephew. I'm trying to be the cool uncle. So I guess the cool thing to do is, when they're 5 and 7, is to go apple picking. And, it was a great time. We had a really good time, except for, the Mexicans who were, laughing their ass off at us as we were doing their job for them. This is like going to a restaurant and paying a little extra to do your own dishes, I found. But, I don't know, at least we didn't get the deluxe package where, you wait by the 7-Eleven and hop in a pickup. But, otherwise, I gotta hand it to them, though. No, I'm not ragging on them. I gotta hand it to them. I wish I could, get a bunch of stupid gringos to pay $25 a pop to get up here and do my jokes for me. I mean, that'd be great. But anyway, so I've been dating a little bit. I went out recently. I took this very young-looking Asian girl out the other day, and because I try and avoid any chance of incest, and as far as I know, my family tree isn't a bonsai, so it worked well. So I take this girl out. She gets to my house. It's going great. Everything's going fantastic. And she turns to me and she's like, "Look, Brent, I gotta tell you something, but you gotta promise not to get mad." And this is a really hard promise to make at this point, because I think I'm about to, check off cute Asian chick from my life's to-do list, and she looks like she's about to tell me she's a tranny, which is definitely not going to count. So, she looked real nervous. I felt bad for her. I'm like, all right, look, just tell me, what's the problem? What's going on? She's like, well, I'm only 17. And there was this, it's like this. There was a very awkward moment of silence. We'll do it first, like this. And finally, because I realized the reason, it was quiet like that was because, I was waiting for her to tell me the bad news. And, apparently she thought she just did. So, it turned out, I was like, and I can't stop thinking to myself, what are they, Jesus or Gandhi in a former life? Because somehow karma has brought a 17-year-old Asian chick into my bed. But, I was like, look, give me mani-pedi same time and don't overstarch my shirts, and I might propose. So, but it went well. But, I guess the moral to this story is you've always got to be prepared. You got to be prepared for anything. I went out with this. No, it's true. You got to be prepared. That's good. I went out with this one girl. You're gonna love this story. I went out with this one girl, and first date. She comes back to my place, and get this. She turns to me, and she's like, "Do you have a condom?" And I was like, first date. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, what is this, the '80s? But and I was like, look, I use SPF 50, which I thought, that's pretty good, right? But, she wasn't having it. Apparently my sperm is stronger than UV rays. So, I think my problem is I stay in relationships for way too long. I think a lot of people do. Because as you get older, I find that, dating it's like going to Vegas. The longer you stay at the table, the more likely you are to lose. So yes, you know what I'm talking about, right? Yes, right. I know. We didn't even date, and you know what I'm talking about. I dated a girl for about. I mean, unless you were 17, I'm pretty sure we didn't date. No, but you look young. No, but I dated this girl for. I'll get your number later. I dated this girl for 5 years. 5 years. And no, it was well, but I think 5 years is a little too long because she turned to me at the end of it and she said, Brent, it's really been over between us for like 2 years. I'm like, really? 2 years, really? You couldn't have told me that before I stopped going to the gym, because now I gotta meet other people. But I wasted her time for 5 years, so I guess that made it worth it. But I guess that went over well. I hit a nerve, huh? No, so it's okay though. One thing I did learn about the whole experience is it's a good thing to have a big dick. And no, it's true. I know. Thank you for clapping. But no, the reason I say this is because it seems like women will put up with a lot more crap for a lot longer. It's like every inch is an extra year you get to live at home and still do stand-up. Because they know that they're going to have to open up a lot more Wonka bars before they find that golden ticket again. I think that's the reason. So I don't know. I'm over her though. I've moved on, and one of the things I wanted to do to become the new me was I started to do charity work. So I went to sign up for Doctors Without Borders. I don't know if anybody. Yeah. Yes, thank you. Fine, I did charity work. I got something for that. So I went to do Doctors Without Borders. And apparently you need a medical degree to do surgery on people in the third world. Talk about beggars being choosers. So yeah, I know, it's ridiculous. So he wasn't even agreeing with me. He's like, wow, I can't believe he said that. And I think he's agreeing with me. But no, yeah, apparently. So I don't know. It didn't work out, and I don't know. So I didn't get to do it. But anyway, I can see that I got to get off. So you've been a great audience. Thanks a lot.